Hello to all people watching my new tutorial. Today we want to talk about sense. In a lot of tutorials and videos you hear people talking about sense, and most of the time they don't talk more about it as it would be an obvious routing technique. And it is an obvious and easy to use routing technique, but until you don't know it and until no one has explained it to you, there is no use for you, as easy as it may be. It's the same with a lot of other techniques and workarounds, and all of us are struggling with tons of questions in the first years of our learning process of mastering the DAW. And don't be afraid, even after many years there are still tons of questions. Today it's about sense, and we will keep it short and effective. Sends are a great way to use an effect on different tracks without having this plugin on each track separately. This way, you will be much faster in setting up your virtual workplace. It will be much more organized, more easy to change and to make it proper. You can adjust the amount of signal just directly with the send channel and don't have to open the plugin, and you will need much less processor power. In my actual template, I'm using several altiverbs for small reverb and Valhalla reverb for the long tail. Within the plugin, it has to be turned on 100% mix because it is a separate channel, just fed with as much signal of the original track as you want it to be. If your plugin is directly on the track, you have to change the amount of in the mix within the plugin. This way, you can regulate it with the send knob. Imagine the difference. I'm now using 2 reverbs for the string section. And because I'm using the reverbs as sends, I can feed every single section individually. So violin 1, 2, violas, cello, and all other string instruments that I might like to use. If I would do it with a reverb on each track, my system would not run because of too much CPU usage. This way, I'm using 10 to 14 cents with reverbs for all my stems and channels. I think you can see how effective this method is. The usage of sends is nearly the same in all big DAWs, even if I like the usage of sends in Pro Tools and Studio One a bit more than the way it's handled in Cubase. That's the basic information to sends. You can for sure use it for much more than just reverbs. You can also use it for parallel compression and other funny ideas. But what the hell is parallel compression?